Hi, good morning everyone. Good morning this beautiful morning. I hope you're good, right? I believe you're fine this morning. Okay, I'm fine as well, thank you. So I welcome you to our literacy class this morning and of course our grammar class. If you remember yesterday, we started a topic. Can you remind me the topic that we started yesterday? Okay, verbs. Yes, and I told you yesterday that today's class will be the continuation of the topic that we started yesterday. So, we're looking at the past and present forms of verbs. We started treating verbs yesterday, and today we're going to be looking at the past and present forms of verbs. Do you get it now? Now we talk about tense. We are talking about tense. When you talk about tense, what does it mean? Tense means time. Tense means what? Time. So when you now talk about present tense and past tense, you know you're talking about, when you talk about present tense, you know you are talking about time past. So when you're talking about present tense, you know you are talking about now, present time. And present time can also be called now. Do you get it now? So when talking about present tense means now. Present tense means what? Now. Right now. Do you get it now? And when you talk about past tense, you talk about something that happened in the past. Are we together? When you talk about present tense, you talk about now. Something that happens now. In the present time. Do you get it now? And when you talk about past tense, you talk about something that happened in the past. And mind you, when you talk about the past is not necessarily yesterday. The past can be around 10 a.m. in the morning. Like today, take for example, you did numeracy before literacy this morning. It is already in the past. It is not compulsory. It should be yesterday. But anything that you do before now is called past tense. Do you understand? Okay, so that is what we're looking at in this class today, and I bet you're going to enjoy it.
Am and was, are and were, do and did, go and went, eat and ate, have and had. Please check your spelling. Please check your spelling. Listen, listened, look and looked, walk and walked, play and played, paint and painted, watch and watched. Please add ed. Please add ed. Chat and chatted, clap and clapped, skip and skipped, hop and hopped, pat and patted, stop and stopped. Please add T or P. Please add T or P. Tidy, tidied, dry and dried, try and tried, fry and fried, study, studied, cry and cried. Please add IED. No, why? IED. Give and gave, sing and sang, drink and drank, swim and swam, draw and drew, ride and rode. Please change the vowel. Please change the vowel.
Hi kids! Today we will learn about different forms of verbs that are used for present tense and past tense. So let's start. We know action words are called verbs, like crawling, dancing, singing, jumping, digging, reading, painting, writing, cutting, cleaning, hopping, polishing, bathing, eating, sleeping, etc. And in the previous sections, we learned that verbs that come after I, you, we, they, and plural nouns do not end with S or ES. Example, I like apples. You like apples. They play the piano daily. I go for dance classes daily. Rita and Tia go for music classes daily. So we didn't add S or ES after the verb, like go, plays. All are without S or ES. And the verbs that come after he, she, it, and singular nouns end with S-E-S. He likes mangoes. Rita plays with the piano daily. He goes for swimming classes daily. Barry goes for dance classes daily. Rita goes for music classes daily. Mary sings very well. So we have added S or ES after the verbs. So now we know what verbs are and that they are singular and plural. Now we will be learning the verbs for present and past. Look at the monkeys in the cage. They eat, play, and jump. They eat the bananas so quickly. They jump so high. See how the monkeys hold their children? I often go to the zoo. Here, the verbs are look, jump, eat, play, hold, go. These verbs tell that the action is done in the present. Now, let's see some examples of past tense. I looked at the monkeys in the cage. They ate, played, and jumped. They ate the bananas so quickly. They jumped so high. I saw how the monkeys held their children. I went to the zoo last Sunday. Here the verbs looked, jumped, ate, saw, held, went. All these verbs show that the actions were performed in past. Let's see some more examples. I play football. Here, the verb shows present tense. I played football. This shows past tense. He sings beautifully. This is present tense. He sang beautifully. This is past tense. So we have different forms of a verb for present and past. Let's see some more examples. I play in the garden. I played in the garden yesterday. I am rolling in the ball. I rolled the ball. I go for a walk daily. I went for a walk yesterday. He talks too much. He talked too much yesterday. They laugh very loudly. They laughed very loudly. He acts like a clown. He acted like a clown. My mom cooks delicious food. My mom cooked delicious food yesterday. My mom bakes cakes at home. My mom baked a cake yesterday. So kids, we added ed to convert the present tense verbs to past tense verbs. In some cases, the spellings of the different forms of verb are totally changed. Let's see. Come, came. Come is the present form. Came is the past form. He comes to my house daily. He came to my house yesterday. Find, found. Let's find a butterfly. I found a beautiful butterfly in the garden yesterday. Is, was. She is a good dancer. He was a good dancer. Run, ran. He runs very fast. John ran very fast in the race. Are, were. These shoes are very nice. These shoes were very nice, but now they are worn out. Catch, caught. Let's catch a fish. I caught a huge fish last Sunday. Sing, sang. Maria sings very well. Maria sang very well in the last concert. Break, broke. Likewise, swim, swam. Get, got. Hear, heard. Fall, fell. Stand, stood. Say, said. So kids, today we learned about the verb forms for present and past tense. Now you may go ahead and take a quiz to learn more. Bye-bye.
Tootway has thousands of animated videos on math, English, and science to clear the core basics of these subjects.
You're welcome back. I'm sure from that video you've learned what present tense and past tense are, right? Okay, you've gotten additional knowledge about past tense and the present tense. Action that had taken place before now is called past tense, before now. And when you're talking about present tense, you are talking about something that is happening now. Something that is happening now. And we're talking about something that is happening now. Do you understand? And from that video, you've learned about how to form your past tense. Some verbs, you only had D. Some, you had ED. Right? And some, you change them entirely. You change them totally. Like the ones that you had D, like use. U-S-E, use. So if you want to make it past tense, we had D because it already has D. It already has he at the end. So you only had D to it to have used. And when you talk about cook, C-O-O-K, cook. So to make it past tense, what will you do? You will add ed and you will have cooked. Do you get it now? And there are some that you will need to double the last letter, as you saw in the video that I showed you previously. Do you get it now? So that is that about our lesson for today. Tomorrow we're going to be looking at another form of tense, which is future tense. We've looked at before, we've looked at now, then we are going to look at after tomorrow. Before, now, after. So we are looking at after tomorrow, which is future tense. Do you understand? Okay, so take care of yourself. Bye.